Gələcək Gənclər İctimai Birliyi Azərbaycan Respublikasının Prezidenti yanında qeyri-hökumət təşkilatlarına Dövlət Dəstəyi Şurasının maliyyə yardımı ilə beynəlxalq könüllülər üçün Azərbaycan Dili Məktəbi proqramının əcnəbilər arasında təşkili adlı layihəsinin təşkilatçılığı ilə keçirilən dərsə xoş gəlmisiniz. Hello everyone again, and today we are going to talk about pronouns, exactly personal pronouns in Azerbaijani language. As you know, last lesson we have talked some things about personal pronouns, but not detailed. Now today we will talk about personal pronouns in detail. So let's talk about the role of pronouns in Azerbaijani language. Learning the Azerbaijani pronouns is very important because its structure is used everyday conversation, daily in our daily life. And Azerbaijani pronouns include personal, relative, indefinite, after that reflexive pronouns. As I said it before, we'll learn personal pronouns in detail today. Okay, as we mentioned before, there is no gender in Azerbaijani language. So, what does it mean? It means that in English, we use he for men, we use she for women, we use it for animals, objects, and etc. But in Azerbaijani language, it is different. So, what is difference? Difference is that we don't classify he, she, it, or anything. We just say only one personal pronoun. It is o. So, if we are talking about men, for example, he is a teacher. O müellimdir. Then if we want to say, for example, she is a teacher, again we say that o müellimdir. Or for example, if we want to say that it is a dog or it is a cat, again we use o. O pişiktir, o ittir, and etc. Okay, also as you can see that it is noun, teacher is noun, but this pronoun is related to adjective, adverb, everything. So what does it mean? It means that let's look at adjectives. Okay, firstly let's write all personal pronouns in Azerbaijani and talk about them in detail. Okay. So, I, you, he, she, it. They are singular. And after that, plural. We, you, and they. So, I, man, you, sen, he, she, it, o, we, biz, you, siz, they, onlar. Okay, so let's look some examples. For example, she is happy. She is in Baku, for example. Or he is American. Or it's my book. So, when we translate these pronouns, we write only O, this one. Look, she, he, it, right? But we change all of them to O, personal pronoun. So, she is happy. O, hoşbehttir. She is in Baku. O, Bakı'dadır. So, happy, adjective. In Baku, it's adverb. American, noun. My book, it is noun. So, he is American. O, Amerikalıdır. Amerikandır. It's my book. O, benim kitabımdır. Okay, let's revise. So, I, man, you, sen, he, she, it, o, we, biz, you, siz, they, onlar. They are personal pronouns in Azerbaijani language. Okay, so, and let's look at the role of to be. As we know that to be has three forms in English. Present simple. Am, is, are. So we use am for I. We use is for he, she, it. And we use are for you, they, we. But in Azerbaijani language, they are different, and they are suffixes which we can add at the end of the adjective, adverb, or nouns, and etc. So let's look. To be is added, noun, adjectives, adverbs. For example, you are a nurse. So, to be is in the middle of the sentence, right? Let's translate this sentence to Azerbaijani language. Sen tip bacısısın. So, sen bacısısın, tip bacısısın. So, it is suffix to be and it came at the end of the word, and bacı, it is noun. Who? Sister, bacı. Then, let's give example to adjective. For example, they are sad. Onlar üzgündürler. Again, onlar üzgündürler. Okay, so again to be came at the end of the sentence. And also üzgün, sad, it is adjective. How? Sad. So let's give you example to adverb. As we know that there are different types of adverbs. For example, place, time, action, etc. Okay, for example, she is in Canada. O Kanada'dır. at the end of the sentence. Okay, and also Canada, where? It is the adverb of place, right? Okay, so they are our examples, and now let's revise our suffixes which we add to the end of the nouns, adverbs or adjectives. Suffixes. Okay. Person, singular and plural. First, second, and third. Okay. So first person, the singular form is man. The suffix is that and. The second one is you, yani sen. Sen, son, sen. The third one is o plus der, dir, dur, dür. Okay, let's write some examples. For example, man talebeyim. I'm a student. Man talebeyim. Man, and it is y plus m. Man plus or m. Second one, and okay, talebe, it is noun. Now let's give example with adjective. Man akıllıyım. I'm clever. Clever. Akıllı is an adjective, but also we can add suffix to the end of our adjective. Man akıllıyım. Man talebeyim. So, as we can say that the suffix must be create vowel harmony. So, how can we know that? We have learned that if our word ends with soft vowels a, e, ü, our suffix must be with soft vowels. For example, a, it is soft vowel, right? And we must add suffix with soft vowel. Is it clear? So, man akıllıyım, akıllı. Hard vowels. A, I, O, U. They are hard vowels and our adjectives ends with hard vowel. I'm sorry. It is and akıllıyım, and also a is hard vowel, right? So, if our adjective, noun, adverb ends with soft vowel, our suffix must be with soft vowel, or if our stem or noun, adjective, adverb ends with hard vowel, we must add suffix with hard vowel. Okay, let's continue. Sen, sen, talebesen. You are a student. Sen akıllısın. You are clever. Sen talebesen. You are a student. Sen akıllısın. Sen or sen. Again, talebe is with a soft vowel, so we must add sen. So akıllı ends with hard vowel, that's why we must add san. Good. Okay, let's look at the next one. O. O. Maşındır. It's a car. O güzeldir. She's nice. O yaraşıklıdır. He is handsome. O komşudur. She is neighbor. O güldür. It's a flower. Let's explain this. Okay, o maşındır. O dır. Maşın, hard vowel. That's why we add dır, not dir, not do. O güzeldir. O güzeldir. Soft vowel. That's why we add dir. O yaraşıklıdır. O dır. Again, yaraşıklı. Hard vowel. That's why we must add dır. O komşudur. O dur. Komşu. Neighbor. Komşu. Hard vowel. That's why we add dur. O güldür. Ü is soft vowel. That's why we add dur. Let's revise them. Ben talebeyim. Ben akıllıyım. Sen talebesen. Sen akıllısın. O maşındır. O güzeldir. O yaraşıklıdır. O konuşudur. O güldür. Okay. They are the singular forms of our personal pronouns. Now let's talk about plural forms of our pronouns. Let's begin. The first one is biz. Ög, iç, ug, üç. Second, siz. Sınız, siniz, sunuz, sünüz. The last one, onlar, dırlar, dirlar, durlar, dürlar. What is lar? Lar is a suffix for plural nouns. For example, book, books, but kitap, kitaplar. It is plural form of nouns. Kitaplar. And onlar, it's a plural form, right? That's why we must use suffix with plural suffixes. Lar. It is lar and ler. Now, let's give examples about these pronouns. Let's begin. So, biz, denizdeyiz. We are in the sea. Biz, for example, kardeşlerim. We are brothers. Biz, for example, gorgoruk. We are afraid of. Biz gülürük. We are laughing. Okay. We are in the sea. Biz denizdeyiz. Biz iç. Y plus iç. Uk, üç. Siz plus sınız, siniz, sunuz, sünüz. Onlar plus dır. Lar or ler, it depends on noun, adjectives or adverbs. Dir, lar or ler. Dur, lar or ler. Dür, lar or ler. And lar, ler is a plural form of nouns. Book, books, kitap, kitaplar. Okay, biz denizdeyiz. We are in the sea. Denizde. It is soft vowel. That's why we add each. Biz kardeşlerim. We are brothers. Biz kardeşlerik. I'm sorry. Okay. Next. Biz korkuruk. U. U are hard vowels. That's why we add suffix with hard vowel. Ug. We are brothers. We are afraid of. Biz gülürük. Ü. Soft vowel. Üç. It is a suffix with soft vowel. We are laughing. So let's write examples about siz. Siz uzaktasınız. Siz gelirsiniz. Siz oynayırsınız. Siz korkursunuz. Siz gülürsünüz. Siz uzaktasınız. You are far away. Far. You are far. Siz gelirsiniz. You are coming. Siz oynayırsınız. You are playing. Siz korkursunuz. You are afraid of. Siz gülürsünüz. You are laughing. Okay. Siz uzaktasınız. Siz sınız uzakta. A hard vowel. That's why I used sınız. Siz gelirsiniz. You are coming. Siz, siniz. E soft vowel. We add siniz. Siz oynayırsınız. You are playing. Siz, sınız. Again, hard vowel. That's why sınız. Siz korkursunuz. Sunuz. U hard vowel. Sunuz. Siz gülürsünüz. You are laughing. Siz, sünüz. Ü soft vowel. We add sünüz. So, let's look at the onlar. Ben, I, sen, you, o, he, she, it, biz, we, you, siz, onlar, they. Let's begin. Onlar çimenliktedirler. Onlar uzaktadırlar. Onlar, for example, onlar ressamdırlar. Onlar ütülerdir. Dirler. Okay, let's look. So, onlar çimenliktedirler. They are in the beach. Onlar çimenliktedirler. Dirler. Look. For o pronoun, we only use dir, dur for singular form. But plural form, we must use lar, ler, again dir plus lar, ler, and etc. So that's why onlar is plural form. That's why I must use lar or ler. So again, a is soft vowel. That's why we use dir. Onlar uzaktadırlar. The use dırlar. Onlar bütünlerdirler. Is soft vowel. That's why I use dirler. Okay, it's our suffixes for personal pronouns. First person, second person, third person, and singular plural form. Men, sen, o, biz, siz, onlar. And I want to mention that we use o, onlar for objects, for animals, for trees, everything you can see. Our countries, cities, everything. Okay, but men, sen, biz, siz, they are used for people. Okay, and also we can see that there is Y letter. Why did I write it? Because it is connector, you know. It is connecting and is used between, for example, between two vowels. So let's look at this one. Dem is dem, right? Is vowel, okay? And I can't add with each. Then is the each. It isn't correct. I must use connector Y, and after that we can write suffix, okay? So if our word ends with vowel, we must add connector, and it is Y letter, okay? And also it's used for adjectives. For example, I'm strong. I'm strong. Ben güçlüyüm. Ben yam. Ben güçlü. Look, it is vowel, right? That's why we must use connecting Y. Ben güçlüyüm. We can't write or say güçlüyüm. It isn't correct. Okay, so that's all for personal pronouns, and let's look at the negative forms of these plural personal pronouns. So how can we create the negative form of plural personal pronouns? So, as we know, we can create the negative form of to be in English with not. For example, I'm not a teacher. You are not a student. She is not a driver. For example, he is not a driver. It is not a tree. We aren't doctors. You aren't sisters. They aren't brothers, and etc. Okay. In English, we add not after to be. But in Azerbaijani language, there isn't not. Not changed to the word of değil. So, let's write some examples and see the difference. For example, I'm not a driver. You aren't a driver. He isn't a teacher. She isn't a singer. It isn't a tree. We aren't doctors. You aren't, for example, artists. They aren't workers. It is the negative form to be in present simple, of course, in English language. But let's look at them in Azerbaijani language. How can we change these sentences? Let's look. I'm not a driver. Ben sürücü değil. Değilim. Look, again, I use the suffixes after değil, right? Ben sürücü değilim. Sen sürücü değilsen. O sürücü, not o, she isn't a singer. O müellim, no, this one. O müellim değildir. She isn't a singer. O müellim değildir. It isn't a tree. O ağaç değil, or değildir. We aren't doctors. Biz hekimler değiliz. Değiliz. You aren't artists. Siz ressamlar değilsiniz. They aren't workers. Onlar işçiler değildirler. Değiller or değildirler. Okay. So, I'm not a driver. Ben sürücü değilim. Değil and am. Again, let's look. E is soft vowel, right? That's why I use am, not am. Değilim. It is not correct. So, sen sürücü değilsen. Again, E is soft vowel. That's why I use sen, not san. Değil san. It isn't correct. Next one. O müellim değildir. Again, E soft, dir. O müellim değildir. Again, E, dir. So, o ağaç değildir. Again, E and D. Biz hekimler değiliz. Biz değil, iç. Siz ressamlar değilsiniz. Siniz for i değil. Onlar işçiler değiller or değildirler. It is dirler. This one. Değildirler. For i. Okay. Also, we can sometimes omit this suffix the dir durdur or larlar. Also, we can say o müellim değil, sen müellim, not sen müellim değilsen, o müellim değil. Also, we can say o ağaç değil or o ağaç değildir. Biz hekimler değiliz. Siz ressamlar değilsiniz. Onlar işçiler değiller. So we can use onlar işçiler değil or onlar işçiler değiller. Okay, so today we have learned the affirmative and negative form of personal pronouns in Azerbaijani language, and we have explained you the suffixes and how can they change, what is connector and why do we use this connecting y, you. Also, we gave a little information about plural nouns, how can we change, and larlar, it is a plural suffix for nouns. So, but next lessons we'll talk about plural nouns in detail, not this lesson. Okay, so, and now let's learn words about family members. Family members. They are now family means aile in Azerbaijani language is translating aile. Family, aile. We can say 4 letters when we write, but when we pronounce this word, it is aile. Aile. Again, we add y connector between 2 vowels. Okay, family, aile. So let's begin. Firstly, grandfather and grandmother, of course. Grandmother and grandfather. After that, okay, grandmother, nana, grandfather, baba. After that, okay, mother and father. Mother and father. Mother, ana, father, ata. After that, daughter, son, daughter, göz evladı, son, oğul evladı. Then we have uncle, aunt, but they are a bit different. So what is difference? Uncle, ami, dayı, aunt, hala, bibi. They are different. They have different meanings in Azerbaijani language. So, ami is a person. Ami is a person who is my father's brother. My father's brother. Father's brother. And dayı is a person who my mother's brother. Mother's brother. So, hala, my mother's sister. Mother's sister. But bibi, father's sister. Okay, let's revise. Grandmother, nana, grandfather, baba, mother, ana, father, ata, daughter, kız evladı, son, oğul evladı, uncle, aunt, uncle, ami, dayı. Ami is my father's brother. but dayı, my mother's brother. Hala, my mother's sister. Bibi, my father's sister. And after that we have, for example, nephew, niece. So, daughter-in-law, for example. Mother-in-law. Father-in-law. Brother-in-law. Or siblings. Brother, sister. Okay, nephew, niece. Nephew, kardeş oğlu, bacı oğlu. And again, kardeş oğlu, bacı oğlu, they are different. What is difference? Kardeş oğlu is my brother's son, but bacı oğlu, my sister's son. So, kardeş, brother, sister, bacı. Niece, kardeş kızı, bacı kızı. Bacı kızı. Kardeş kızı, my brother's daughter, but bacı kızı, my sister's daughter. Daughter-in-law, gelin. It is my brother's wife. Mother-in-law, kaynana. It is my husband's mother. Father-in-law, kaynata. It is he is my husband's father. Brother-in-law, kayan. He is my husband's brother. Siblings, bacı kardeş. For example, do you have any siblings? Senin bacı kardeşin var mı? Yes, I have one sister. Bəli, mənim bir bacım var. Or I have no siblings. Mənim bacı qardaşım yoxdur. So, brother, qardaş, sister, bacı. Okay. And they are family vocabulary, family, ailə, ailə. We write, but when we pronounce this word, it is ailə. Okay, we have learned nənə, baba, ata, ana, oğul evladı, qız evladı, əmi, dayı, hala, bibi, and their differences. And also